This is 8 Minutes of Awesome. I'm Jennifer Lipsky. We can walk through the park or down the street or even just spending time in our own house and forget that we're surrounded by other vital living things like plants. Plants are filled with essential oils and other compounds that not only can smell good, but can offer enormous health benefits. Here to speak with us today is Kathryn Caywood, a natural health specialist who works with essential oils and can help you learn about them and what they can do for your wellness. Hi,
Thank
Kathryn.
you. Hi, Jennifer. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for joining us. Kathryn, I'd be so interested to know why it is you do what you do.
Well, actually, I love teaching. I love sharing helpful information with people. I love sharing information that can change people's lives. When I was in my early 20s, I realized only later that I had Crohn's disease, and that involved, diarrhea, um, pain, bleeding, medications, testing, many doctor's visits. There was no solution at that time. It wasn't until decades later that I discovered essential oils and found this one essential oil blend that in 15 minutes got me back to normal. Once in a while, yes, I still have a flare up, and when I do, I simply add this other essential oil and I'm good to go in 30 to 60 minutes. So for all those people who are suffering with Crohn's, they need to know that there are other options out there, other safe, effective options. They need to know that there are options their doctor does not know about. So this is one of the things that really drives my sharing.
Wow, that is an amazing story. That really, really is. And I hope that a lot of people hear that because I know that many could benefit from that. And that is profound, the results that you've gotten. Really, really remarkable. So I'm just curious to know who or what has inspired you on this journey.
I think, like most people, my parents got me started. They were always open to new ideas. They were so much reading natural health publications. A lot of families talk about health or politics. We would discuss natural health situations, what people could do to help themselves to help with certain health issues, how they might be able to avoid more doctor visits. So this was the beginning for me. Then when I moved to New York, I discovered Gary Knoll, who is a natural health educator, and he opened my eyes to things beyond my wildest dreams, things that are available to us, safe and effective. And then in 2001, I discovered Gary Young, who in his earlier days was in a logging accident which left him paralyzed and supposedly confined to a wheelchair for the rest of his life. He obviously had a reason for searching and searching beyond what traditional medicine had to offer. He found many solutions, but one that helped him profoundly was essential oils. Today he walks, runs, rides horses, and he does so many things that are even above and beyond what the average person does. One of the reasons he inspires me is that he didn't stop there. He used this newfound knowledge to help other people and to teach other people, and he has a passion to take essential oils to every home in the world. That inspired me. In 2008, I fell and broke my hip. All of the medical doctors wanted to do a total hip replacement. I declined and decided instead to work with my osteopath, Dr. Christopher Lassiter. We used as the physical therapy Qigong. And I admire Dr. Lassiter. He inspires me because he has taken osteopathy into an area that it's never been before. He has done this by studying with some of the old school osteopaths who have shared with him what is no longer taught in osteopathic school. The decades of Qigong practice and his new study of traditional Chinese medicine, acupuncture, all these have added to his practice. So today, if you saw me walk, you wouldn't even know I had had a problem. I know that my gait is 95% of normal, and my range of motion is probably about 90% of normal. But for me to come that far, when the doctors said I needed a total hip replacement, and I used Dr. Lassiter's special brand of osteopathy to get the results I needed instead, this really inspires me to know more.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow, that also is an amazing story. And so, in using his osteopathy, you also incorporated these different essential oils into, your life and maybe even daily use, right? Is that correct?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
and Qigong.
And
Uh,
Qigong, yeah.
these ancient modalities, essential oils, they've been used almost since the beginning of time. The ancient Egyptians used them. Qigong has been used for thousands of years. These are ancient mind body practices that are just as valid today as they were centuries ago. And I feel so blessed to know about them, to be able to use them. And one of my passions is to make sure that I can share this with other people so that they may encounter the blessings of these two modalities.
Yeah. In fact, I was just thinking it is a blessing. It is just so invaluable to have this information and to have it available and to have experienced it yourself. So, you're drawing on your own knowledge and your own, path to wellness through using these different modalities. So you're really, walking the talk, right? Which is very, very important. Which is very important. Um, so what is the message that other people have to hear?
Actually, there are three messages. One is that no matter what your health issue is, there are always other options. Two, there are always options in addition to what your medical doctor is telling you. And three, as we move forward in life, it's important to look back to techniques and plans that have been safe and effective for thousands of years.
Very valuable. And I would also like to add for anyone who's listening to get the safest and best benefit from compounds like essential oils, be sure to seek out a specialist like Kathryn Caywood who can really guide you to your path to wellness. So, Kathryn Caywood, thank you so much for joining us today. And you can contact Kathryn through her website, essentialoilslifestyles.com. Thank you,
Thank,
Kathryn.
thank you.